Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Morning Markets, today the 25th of February. I think as a starting point, it really will be remiss of me not to discuss the coronavirus. Obviously yesterday we saw markets produce quite negative returns, with Italy being the worst hit equity market, and there's now 10 northern towns in Italy that have been quarantined. So if we look back over the past few weeks, I think with the exception of yesterday, investors have really been looking through any negativity that has been associated with the coronavirus. And you've actually seen that with markets testing new highs during certain days over this year. More importantly, so where do we go from here? And I guess, what is happening today? If we look this morning, you can see that developed markets are slightly off. US futures, so a guide to how the US market will open, are still showing as being slightly positive. But I think really, we've got to think a little bit about actually, how do we move forward? And for me, central banks are key to that. So they have a huge amount of stimulus available within their toolkit, which they can deploy as necessary depending on how the coronavirus plays out. Drug companies are working tirelessly to come up with new vaccines. So obviously last night we saw Clover Pharmaceuticals with GlaxoSmithKline come up with a drug, a vaccine that they believe can be rapidly produced to help reduce the spread of the coronavirus. And I guess, finally for me, clearly with something like this, how do you take a position around it? And the reality is it's actually very, very difficult to position around it. But there is one thing that you can do, and that is diversification. Diversification by geography, by asset class, by currency, and actually what's unique to True Potential, by manager style, is the key way to help navigate through the coronavirus, but actually any kind of difficult event. So thank you very much, and I look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. Thank you.